Welcome back once again. Thank you for joining. And we've been working on our 6 Ps to identifying and discovering our life's purpose. We have talked about our past. We said we cannot talk about life purpose until we drive from the past and move on to the present. Then we'll move on to what we have for today, which is the purpose, our life's purpose. So we want to find out some nuggets that we can use or means that we can use to be able to find out what our life's purpose is. And we are going to start right away by sharing. And here it goes. To discovering our life's purpose. Okay. It is quite very important we do. Now, there are some quotes which I want to start with. The first quote is, "Life despises the vague or indefinite wishes of man, but rewards those who specifically act and act." Simply means life on its whole, on a general, despises those who are not definite. They don't have definite purpose. They don't have definite destination. They don't have definite goal. They don't have definite lifestyle. They don't have definite, okay? It despises their wishes because it's just you are wishing. But if you have a definite purpose, what happens? You begin to work towards it. But the same life that despises those who are vague or indefinite in their wishes, what happens? He rewards those who specifically act and act, not only act, but also act. So these two goes together. And if you have been doing a job which you hate, or you've been somebody that have been facing your boss that you cannot stand, or you are working tirelessly to maintain a paycheck, or you are doing more than necessary in order not to get fired. You go out of your way, you go the extra mile just to make sure that your job, that your job is, is not taken away from you. And at the end of the day, you are not receiving any rewards at all, nor remarks. You are considering a change, but you lack direction. You have inclination within you that there's something you are created to do, but you can't figure it out. You are frustrated about many things. You are confused of what to do next. Or you are wondering if the daily rat race is all that life has to offer. If you are amongst this, or you are also a student who doesn't know, you are so confused, I want you to pay close attention to what we are about to do. Like I said, the topic is, what is my life purpose? And the next thing is, why do I exist? Because your life purpose and the reason why you're existing, they are the same. You didn't just come here just to come and count time. There's a reason why you were sent here. So why do you exist? That's the question. What's your life purpose? If you want to go for the ask, why am I here? And who am I? Who am I? And why am I here? If I ask you a question, who are you? Say, my name is A, B, C, D. No. That is just your physical identity. But what is your core identity, your real self? That is your life's purpose. And the point is that many live this life without identifying it. And this is one of the greatest so far. There are many who has done all their PhDs and all that, but they were not able to figure it out. But here, I'm going to help you to be able to figure it out. Now, I'll give you nuggets that will help you out. Like I said, a coach, the duty of the coach is to help the students to think. He does not think for them. So first of all, it's important to understand that everything in existence is designed to fulfill one or more specific purpose. Everything that you see, even the flies, even the mosquitoes, the water, the sand, the air, everything, even the grass, the sticks, everything is designed for specific purpose or purposes. Nothing is designed without a specific purpose in mind. Not even the most insignificant object is without a purpose. So are you. You know, the guy, those who invented the internet, the Facebook and all that, before they invented it, they had something in mind. They actually finished it in their mind. They finished the invention in their minds even before they began to work on it. Even the houses that we see, the invention was already accomplished in the mind. You see an artist drawing something, he has already finished it in his mind before he pens it down. So that same thing, before you were created, before you were sent here, because you are on an assignment, every one of us, it doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your nationality, okay? You are here on an assignment and you need to know it. So if everything that we see, even your phone, is for a purpose, the Zoom that we are using now is serving a purpose. The cameras, they are serving a purpose. Everything is serving a purpose. So if all these things are serving purposes, how about you? The same thing with you. You were not created only to become one of the biomasses, okay, to just be part of the crowd. No, absolutely no. You need to know this right now. You are not like that. You have been sent here for a purpose. Now, what is definition of the dictionary definition of purpose? This is the dictionary definition of purpose. Purpose is the reason for which something is created. You can see it makes sense. This is not my words. This is the dictionary telling us that purpose is the reason for which something is created, anything. So if you are a human being, or you can be considered anything or anything, that means you were not created just for pleasure or just out of the blues. You were created for a purpose, for something, to achieve something. I repeat again, purpose is the reason for which something is created, done, or exists. Purpose simply means being or becoming. So your real you is to become. The reason why you have been created is for you to become, not for you to exist. There's a difference between existence and living. Living is when you are living in your purpose. But existence is when you are counting time. You are wasting your time. You don't know your purpose. Life's purpose consists of the most important and motivating aspects of somebody's life. The reason you get up in the morning, why you do what you do. You know, like you know me. I do what I'm doing because of the purpose that I've been sent here for, that I've been created for. I wake up every morning knowing my purpose. I do whatever that I do on a regular basis in line with my purpose. So it is quite very, very important. So purpose can guide life's decisions. Purpose can influence someone's behavior. Purpose can shape goals. Purpose can offer a sense of direction. Purpose also gives sense of fulfillment. And also, purpose makes life meaningful. Without purpose, life is miserable. But with purpose, life becomes meaningful. Purpose is directly influenced by values and beliefs. I repeat again, purpose is directly influenced by your values. Every one of us has got values. And also your beliefs. Purpose is deeply rooted and engrafted in every man's DNA. Therefore, investing time and resources in knowing your values, the reason for being on this planet Earth, is a key to living a fulfilled life. So investing your time, your resources to be able to figure this out will be key, it will give you a sense of fulfillment. Purpose is the essence of your existence and the most critical aspect of life. Your ability to fit in the right puzzle is a big plus. Purpose must be concrete. Purpose must be clear. Purpose must be extensive rather. Sorry about that. Extensive. And also aligns with values. Now, I remember talking about goal or goals. Now, is there difference between purpose and goals? Are they not the same? People have always been talking about goals. What's your goal, your goal, your goal, your goals? But there's difference between goals or goal and purpose. You know, because I know it, because like I told you, most of these things, this is life, practical life that I'm teaching you. It's not theory. Somebody can confuse you, or if you're not careful, you combine purpose and goal together. Purpose is on its own, goal is on its own. But if you call it life's goals or life goal, okay, life goal or your life dream, all right, that could be different. But when you call it just goal or goals, goals are quite different from purpose. My focus is about the purpose, but I still want to break this into two. Of course, you have heard about goals, you know, having a SMART goal, and they talk about a goal that is specific, goal that is measurable, goal that is acceptable, goal that is realistic, and goal that is timely. But you have to add extra to it that makes it smarter. It has to be goal that is enjoyable. You know, it's not just for it to be specific, you know, to be measurable or acceptable or realistic, timely. Time is actually differentiate goal from purpose. I'm going to show you. Then you have to make it enjoyable. If you're actually working and it becomes a tax to you, really it's not in line with your purpose. Your purpose is something that you are doing having fun. It's something also that can be reevaluated. So smarter purpose is quite important. But let's differentiate between purpose and what and goals. Okay. Goal and purpose seem like twin brothers. They are identical in nature. Hardly to spot the difference between the two at a glance. Purpose and goal are interconnected, which makes it hard to make out a difference between the two. Now listen to this carefully. Goal is what you want to achieve, accomplish in accordance to fuel your purpose. Goals are things that you have planned, okay, to fuel, to encourage or to enhance your purpose. While purpose is the reason and the essence of your existence. Purpose is broader. It is deeper than goal. The character difference between the two is in time factor. Goals are set with deadlines. And that's why we talked about the smarter goal setting, okay? That has to do with, we talked about specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, enjoyable, and evaluated, okay? Now, while purpose is a lifetime affair, see, purpose is something, it is the main picture where you are meant to be, not only when you are going to be here, when you are alive. This is what you'll be remembered for. So purpose is something that lives beyond you. But goals are things that you set to be able to, funnel, to add, to support your purpose. So goals has got time, but purpose does not have time. Purpose is for the entire life. And purpose also can be handed over onto others. Sometimes something you live for, something you become. Like I said, you become. So that is purpose. The difference between purpose and goal is that the goal has got time limit. It is time bound, but purpose has no time. Goals can also be considered or regarded as the objectives or aims that a person seeks. You are seeking it towards your purpose. If I have time, I will explain it more. Let's continue. Goals can be measured, whereas purpose cannot be measured. In goals, the end result can be seen, whereas in purpose, it may not be visible. Because purpose talks about the future, it talks about even towards the end. But purpose can be something you can do. Okay, you know what? I want to be financially free. Okay, how can I be? In what grounds? What can I do? Now you have a plan. I am going to do this for this year. I'm going to work hard to start up maybe a YouTube channel, or I'm going to work hard to start up a job. After this number of years, I will save such amount of money. I'll do this. I'll invest into business. Now you are setting up different goals to be able to get where you are going to. Okay, but what is it that you are going to? It is your purpose, what you are meant to do at the end of the day. What is the impact you are meant to make for your generation? If you are meant to be a medical doctor, if you are meant to be somebody that will bring vaccine even to the pandemic COVID-19, if you are somebody that is meant to bring flying cars, if you are meant to be somebody who is meant to bring that can cause people to be teleported from one place to the other without using aeroplane, this is your purpose. That's your life purpose. But to get to your purpose, you have goals. So goals, there are different goals that will help you to get to your purpose. Okay, we'll continue. Let's talk about the principles about goals. One of the fundamental principles of goal is that it must be written down and clearly specified. Creating daily goals are great ways to stay focused and on track towards attaining life's purpose. Remember, I said goals are the things that you set in place, which will move on towards your purpose, which could be years. Your purpose can be years ahead of you, but purpose is something that you start from now and begin to develop. Always have items on your to-do list, or what I call the most important tasks of the day, that will support your long-term goals, which is a bigger one, that will also funnel towards your purpose. Now, if you say, I want to be financially free so that I can have charity as charity home for the homeless in India. Now, that is homeless in India is a purpose. Now, financially free is a goal. And you have to start doing something to be able to achieve the big goal. Now, when you are financially free, you'll be able to establish now charity home that will help people in India. So the goal that becomes the charity home in India. But before you get there, you need goals to get there. All right. So goals are things that you set on regular basis, on daily basis, to be able to get to the big picture and also ending up to the real deal, which is your life's purpose. Now, as long as it is measurable, break it down. Break it down into what you need to achieve per day and make sure you commit to achieving them. Whatever you say you're going to do, you put it down on your the most to-do list. Make sure you do them one after the other. Goals must be in harmony with your values, beliefs, and attune with who you are, which is your life purpose. If you are vague, I repeat again, if you are vague or indefinite in your goals, you will be vague in your result. Simply means you also be indefinite in your result. Now, let's figure out how we can find our purpose. This is the main thing now. I have spoken, I have been able to break things down. Okay, but let's get to this point. This point, most of you have talked about it somehow, but let's dig deep a little bit. Now, this is the most important and crucial aspect of life. Many spend their entire life without figuring it out, so it must be taken seriously. This point is a point that I call exploratory stage. And you have to ask yourself questions. Not only yourself, you have to ask others also, your loved ones, some questions. It's going to help you. So it's not only something you can do all alone, but more of it will come from you. So what are the questions that you need to ask yourself? Now, before I say this, there's a scripture that always help me, even in whatever I do. It says, now listen to this, you may call it a quote, but listen to this. It says that it is the glory of God, meaning your creator. I'm sure you believe in God, okay, to conceal or to seal or to cover or to protect or to hide a thing. Thing could be your life's purpose, but it is your glory or your honor, you and I, it is our honor to search it out. Can I tell you something? You don't need to go to any psychic. You don't need to go to any prophet. You don't need to go to any fortune teller to tell you about your life's purpose. It is right inside of you. You can become your own prophet. You can become your own prophetess. You can become your own fortune teller. You can become your own psychic. Why? Because you can search your purpose right inside of you. Your purpose is not far from yourself. It is buried inside of you. So you can figure it out. It is not difficult. The point is that before now, you may not have been taught, or somebody has not led you or given you a guide on how to go about it, but it is within you. You can do it, and anyone can do it. And your purpose is tied to two basic things. It is tied to your passion. It is tied to things that distresses you. I repeat again, it is tied to your passion. It is tied to things that distresses you. Simply means it is tied to your passion and also your emotions. You know, let me start with this example before I continue here. You know, most of you travel from your country and came to this wherever you are right now. Because of the situation in your country, that was why you traveled out. You don't like it. You don't like the corruption going on. You don't like the system right there. But nevertheless, you love your country. You don't like what the government is doing. You don't like how things are happening. All right. Now, this is negative. You have emotion. You don't like, but you still love your country. You want your country to be better. So you can see both of them are working against and also in uniform, in favor to one particular goal. You love your country, but you hate what they are doing. So whenever your emotion and your passion collides, working together for a particular cause is actually your purpose. Now, I repeat again, whenever your emotion simply means there are things that you hate, you don't like, and what you love are colliding, but not negatively, they are colliding and corresponding towards achieving something. Okay, that is your purpose. Now the question is, what are you passionate about? What do you love? What is it that you are very passionate about? You just need to take time and ask yourself this question. It's not something you just ask just like that. There are things that you are passionate about. You see, because you are created special. Someone like me, okay, let's use both of us for an example. I don't know about it, but let me just say something. You know, it's difficult for me to pass by where people are suffering. Maybe those without clothes, those without food, and those without, some stuff. The homeless, the helpless, the hopeless. Now, when I see these ones, it pains my heart. Now, I'll try to do everything within my abilities to help them. But somebody else who could be maybe a president or what could just pass by, not bothering. But when he sees maybe women being maltreated or not treated well, now he stands, he fights for he fights for them. So for him, that is how he has been made. He's made his purpose, his focus is about women, how women are maltreated, how they are mistreated. But for me, I have more. Now I have also that part of it, part of this, okay, what I've just mentioned. But I'm telling you more of the core of me, that you know what, I don't like seeing people struggle. The same thing, I don't like seeing women struggle. So we are all different. So look out for areas that you are very passionate about, things that drives you. You want to do it. You, even when others are saying no, you want to do it. You want to go ahead and do it. The things that will cause you not to go to bed on time, and really you not wake up tired. You may sleep for 2 hours, but you still wake up strong. These are the things that you are passionate about. So look out for those things that you are very passionate about. Okay. So what are the things that you are passionate about? Ask yourself this question. Also, you can ask your friends, ask people about you. What are the things that you love doing on your own naturally, even without being told? You feel free to go and do it. The next one is, what challenges have you overcome that others may be struggling with? There are some things that you may have been able to overcome in the past, which you know that people are struggling with it. Maybe you went through a rough marriage and you knew that you made some mistakes, and you know right now that people are going through the same stage. They are suffering. They are entering into the same marriage without understanding what marriage was all about or is all about. And you know the consequences that they are going to suffer. They are going to find themselves the same way that you found yourself. So those things are the things that you begin to note them down. Okay, you went through it not because you have been created for you to die in it, or for you to go through it just for that, for fun, or for painful reasons. No, no, no. You have been created so that you can go through it to be able to help others. Why is it that many of us were born from a poor country? They call us a third world country. Now, I'll tell you one of the reasons. The reason is because there's something in you that should involve for you to become a change maker in your country, and say, no, no, I'm not going to leave this into the hands of the politicians. I'm not going to leave it in the hands of the government. I'm going to do something about it. Because you went through it. You said, no, this is not going to happen. I'm going to make a change. So what is it that you have overcome? It doesn't matter how little it is. So it's something you have to ask yourself questions about. Okay, what are the things that you have overcome? Now, others are going through it, or people are yet to go through it. You may have also messed up maybe in your youthful age. There are some terrible mistakes that you made. Write those things down. They are part of it. Those things that you know that gives you a sort of pain in your heart whenever you remember them. I'm just giving you a bit of it, and I'm going to be recording some of, I'll be having some recording because I have a lot of them. But for the sake of time, I'm just picking the main important ones for you, 6 of them today. Then the next one is, what aspect of life do you feel natural? Natural to do things, and people are commending you for. Maybe you're somebody that after your speech, they say, wow, you are so good. Maybe after your cooking, they say, wow, you are so good. What do people commend you about? What? You need to figure it out. Okay? You are naturally good at that, and people commend you or also envy you. They just hate you for doing something good. Not only liking you, but hating you or envying you. Note it down, it's important. What are the things you wish to accomplish that will give you a sense of fulfillment? What is it that when you do, you have this relaxation, you have fulfillment that, yes, I have done something. Okay, important. Now, if money or time were no concern, what would you rather do having fun? Simply means if you have all the money that you need and you have all the time in the world, what will you be doing? Assuming now you have everything and you are taken to Banana Island, you are taken to Hawaii or somewhere else, for you to have fun, have holidays. What will you be doing? Taking 30 days off. What will you be doing on your own? You have all the time, you have all the money. What will you be doing? Please, I want you to figure these things out, okay? Listen to me carefully. I want you to work on yourself. What are the things you have so much of money, excess money, you have time? What will you be doing? Okay, I put it down a little bit. If you are shut up in a room, you are under a house arrest, or maybe you are in solitude, somebody tell you, okay, go and do yoga or go and meditate, spend 7 days in this place. What materials will you go with? What will you be doing for that 7 days? And you'll be having fun. You'll be having fun doing them. Okay, you need to note it down. All right. Now, call to action. This is where evolution takes place. the point where your past, your present, and your future collides. We are driving, remember, we started driving from the past, we came on to the present, and now we are trying to figure out our purpose, focusing on the future. All right. So the three are aligning right now, because it is only what you do now that will affect your tomorrow or your future. So the three of them are present right now. We are working using the past, the present, and the future we're expecting. We are putting them together now to be able to figure out our purpose. So based on what I have, the questions which I have noted down, and many others which are going to come forward, but this basic one, I want you to take care of them first. This is where they collide. It's just like the streams of water funneling down the dam to generate energy that's capable of powering a nation. What does that mean? Say your purpose, where we are right now, is like your past, a stream of water. Your present, a stream of water. Your future, which we are hoping for, a stream of water. Now, funneling, entering into the dam. And now the strength generates power for you to move on. So you are taking from the past, you are taking from the present, you're also working on the future, what you have in mind. Now that stirs you up, that gives you the energy to be able to move on. Okay. Now, merging all information that you have noted, begin to focus on your passion, focus on your passion, and at the same time seek solution for the things that distresses you in the past. Now listen to this. You are sure to come up with an aha moment. Something will click to you when you begin to meditate, when you begin to think about this, when you begin to brainstorm. Something, you have what we call aha moment. Note it down immediately. Immediately, don't waste time. This is part of your purpose. Now, let's say some quotes before we take the assignment. You don't decide what your purpose is in life. Rather, you discover it. You don't decide it. Rather, you discover it because it is there in you. It is there with you. You don't decide this is what I want to do. Rather, you can discover what you want to do. That means you have to go right deep inside of yourself to figure it out. Remember, I said something. You don't need a psychic. You don't need a fortune teller. You don't need a prophet. You don't need a prophetess. You don't need anyone. The only people around you that you need are your loved ones that can you can ask them some questions. What is it that I'm good at doing? What is it that I'm passionate? You see me doing, I like doing, having fun doing. What is it that you like me for? Why is it that you are relating with me? What is the things that you see people being envious of me? They don't like me for. Those things, you can note it down. Can I also give you another one? See, if people are condemning you for, maybe assuming you are ugly, okay? People are condemning you for your ugliness. Can I tell you that it's actually part and parcel of something that can be discovered and used to transform a lot of things? The ugliest man in the world is being celebrated. So in those areas where the people consider you to be weak, in those areas where they are speaking against you, if you can transform it, if you can celebrate it, turn the mistakes into a miracle, okay? Don't look at it negatively. If it's the area of anger, now work on your anger. You can transmute this anger into an energy that can produce something else. So in areas where people are also condemning you for, work on it, pick it up, but transform it into something better. All right? So your purpose is not something you decide. Your purpose is something that you discover. Your purpose is your reason for living. That is Bob Proctor. Then the next one is, if you can't figure out your purpose, find out your passion. For your passion will lead you right into your purpose. This actually simplifies it. This is T.D. Jakes. Said, if even based on what I have taught you, you're still confused about figuring out your purpose, focus on your passion. But listen to me, I said not only your passion, I said also focus on things that distresses you, but passion is more of it. Focus on the passion, the things that you love doing naturally, okay? And it will lead you to your purpose. Then the last one by Zig Ziglar says, unless you have definite, precise, clear set goals or purpose, I am adding this to it, you are not going to realize the maximum potential that lies within you. So it's until you are able to discover this, until you are able to figure this out, you'll not be able to live to the fullness of your potential. We all have great potentials, every one of us. We are all unique. We are very special. I spoke to you the last time. There's no two of you on this surface earth. You are different. You are unique. Then the assignment is this. What are you passionate about, like we talked? What do you hate the most? What do people recommend you or commend you for? What do people commend you about? What's their commendation about you? What do people despise you for? So these are things that the assignment that you're going to work on. I repeat again, what are you passionate about? Okay. What are the things that you hate the most? What do people commend you about? And what do people also despise you for? So this is going to be your assignment. So thank you so very much for being here.